Hey y'all, good morning. Just dropping my son off at school and headed back home. So I have been trying to get on here on Wednesdays and do a what you need to know Wednesday, but I had surgery on Monday and I don't even feel good driving, but I wanted my son to get to school, so I'm really headed back home. I was going to run in Walmart, but I think, should I go in Walmart or should I go in the Family Dollar, Dollar General, whatever? I don't know. But anyway, hi is everybody? Have you voted or you going to vote? Exercise your right to vote is very important. Too many of our people have sacrificed for us to do so. I want to extend prayers out and words of encouragement to those who are in the path of, or those who have been devastated by Hurricane Zeta. Because I saw they were in Biloxi. One person got killed, I think they said in Biloxi. No, New Orleans, I think. Yeah, I think Biloxi too. I think somebody was electrocuted in one of those places. And I saw Jim Cantora. He was standing in the parking garage at one of the hotels. It was flooded. So I'm telling you, those storms, when they come through, man, that devastation, it comes through so quick. It's just, you know, people from the Hurricane Laura, there are still people displaced. And so it's a lot for people to have to endure. Sometimes you have to pack up and lose everything and start all over. But God, regardless of what we go through, God is still in control. He still loves us. He still cares. And I think I told y'all I had one situation where I had to be uprooted from a house because we had a fire. And so they told me I couldn't stay there that night. The electrical company came and disconnected my services or whatever. And then I got a call later that, hey, the damage was more extensive than we thought. There was water damage, and all of my items in my house had to be removed. Yeah, I even lost some important papers too. In fact, if things happen, sometimes you want to get frustrated at the people who you think could work expeditiously, like T.I. say, but things don't always work the way we want them to work. We have to learn how to be patient. Things happen that we have no control over. The people who work in there have no control over. A lot of times we just have to trust God and just try to stay focused and do the best that we can. But I've seen something that has been really puzzling to me. And I am not a drama channel. Y'all know that everything I do is inspirational. But I've been seeing some things that, and I just think that when we know better, we do better. And I think that we're charged, if we know something is not right, to call it out or whatever. Y'all, people have got to believe in that you can pay people to pray for you and your situation will change. You have to have a relationship, your own relationship with God. You understand what I'm saying? Don't think that you can pay somebody and all of your frustration. Y'all don't think that you can pay people to pray for you and your situation is going to change. No one has the power but God to change your situation. Y'all, I mean, I was like, wow. And it's a shame for people to prey on people who has poor understanding too. That's not godly. I saw that, I was like, come on, y'all, don't do that. Don't do people like that. Don't do people like that. But the Bible says the wealth of the wicked is stored for the just. I told you, my friend and I were talking one time. We were talking about people doing things that all their life they've been begging and manipulating and quote unquote beating the system or whatever. But you know what? You're not getting ahead like that. You're only getting by because you're going to reap what you sow. If you going around and being manipulative all of your life, you gonna have to, you start like that, that's how you gonna end. Manipulating situations. What about waiting on God to bless you? What about that? What about doing what's right, doing all you can do and letting God do the rest? What about living like that? I don't know. I ain't perfect. Like I say, I know I'm not. Nobody's perfect. None of us, not one. But one thing I'm not going to do is sit down and wait on and depend on somebody else to take care of me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use people for my gain. Nah, that's not how life's supposed to work. But I saw that and I was just saddened because to think that people, you struggling financially, but you think that you can donate money to a person to pray for you and they're going to change your situation. Man, y'all, Lord have mercy. Seek God first. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. Y'all, study to show thyself approved. But my pastor talk about that naming and claiming ministry. Sometimes we gonna suffer, because there are lessons to be learned in our suffering. Yeah, I've been there. As a single mom of 3, I had 2 kids in college at the same time, and I had graduated, but I had one in college and one in high school involved in extracurricular activities, dance lines and stuff like that, and that's not cheap. But I wasn't asking for handouts. I took on extra jobs and stuff to make that happen. Life is not always easy. I know things get hard, but you got to put your faith in God and not man. And I'll never forget, I had gone to this church, and I talked about this. If you've been watching me for a while, don't give me the views, but you've been watching me for a while, I talked about it. My sister and I, she died in November of 2016, but she and I had gone to this church. And I remember we were ushered right there to the front row. And so the pastor was talking about, things that go on in the church that go unlooked, unchallenged and everything. And he was saying that people have to learn that God commanded us to live a certain way. And we can't pick the ways that we want to live. And he was saying that, he said, even when you taking and adding kids on your income tax that you really didn't take care of, that's not God love. You trust God, you wouldn't do that. He said that's just like buying food stamps from people, or getting stamps and you got a whole husband, a man living with you, but you getting stamps because you're not reporting that. And he was just talking about a lot of different stuff. And that's stepping on a lot of toes. But people don't talk about that. So how many times have we missed blessings because we did things we wasn't supposed to do? I was like, man, that's deep. Nobody, and I'm telling you, this is a Pentecostal preacher. I had never heard anybody talk about that ever in a religious service. But he talked about it. He went deep. He talked about things that people wouldn't dare touch because they think they'll probably run people off. But he was real. And that's what I like about him. He was real. He sure said it. He sure said it. I was like, wow. Oh, wee. Yes, indeed. I got to get out and go in the store, y'all. I am not feeling my best, but I got some things. Ooh, look at God. I got a spot right here in the front. I got some things I need to get. I have to get it now. But I just wanted to come on here and just say hi. Check on my friends, Alicia Southern Crew there in Pass Christian, Mississippi. I hope I'm saying that right. And then Miss Linda and Shalanda and y'all in New Orleans. So praying that everybody's okay. And it's probably some others. I don't know their names, but these are my viewers, subscribers that always communicate with me. But for anybody that you know, New Orleans Gardener, Miss Linda. I think I said Miss Linda already, but Praying that everybody's okay. I know there are a lot without power and stuff like that. And I've gone through that this year. So y'all be safe. I'm heading to Walmart and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.